Hurricane Harvey unleashed its fury in August of 2017, but many people are still suffering its devastating blow, including Charles Allen, a retired undercover narcotics officer whose home was destroyed. His roof was left with huge holes.
For 3 years, Charles, his wife, and their grandchildren have lived with the threat of that roof collapsing in on them and possibly killing them.
Finally, a family relative called investigator Bill Spencer and the Spencer Solves It team for some help.
They jumped on this case, and as you're about to see, just in time to save this family from another historic storm.
Inside their small, humble home in Bleeberville, Texas, Charles Allen and his wife Stacy are doing their best to hold things together while parts of their 35-year-old home are literally falling apart.
The whole thing is devastating to have to live this way. We've never lived this way, never had to be in fear of our lives.
The fear the Allens are living with is the daily threat of their entire roof collapsing and falling in on them. Not just them, but the 3 beautiful grandchildren they're helping to raise. 4-year-old Kaylee, 7-year-old Kenzie, and 4-year-old Quaid.
The whole roof itself could collapse and possibly, kill one of us, hurt the kids, kill the kids.
You see, during Hurricane Harvey, several trees came crashing down, punching a whole series of large holes in Charles and Stacy's roof. For 3 long years now, they've had water gushing into parts of their home, including the bedroom.
It's getting worse all the time. It's falling down, you can tell.
But the saddest part is that Charles spent 24 years as an undercover narcotics officer for the Texas Department of Public Safety, putting drug dealers behind bars. He risked his life almost every day. Now he's doing it all over again, just living here. Now, working with the crew from the Roof Repair Squad, a company out of Katy specializing in expert commercial and residential roof repair, we're going to fix all of the holes, the rotting substructure, the moldy wood, and the insulation, and put an entirely new roof on Charles' home.
On the inside, we had to replace a lot of sheetrock. I think it was over 12 sheets of sheetrock that we had to replace.
Now, weeks later, thanks to the Roof Repair Squad, the job is done. Here in the interior of the house, where they did have gaping holes in the ceiling, literally falling apart and falling in, they now have a brand new ceiling that took workmen close to a week to install. In addition to that, it took 8 men working a full day to replace this entire roof, a job that would have cost altogether about $15,000. Most importantly, we finished that work before Houston's massive winter storm hit, which could have brought this entire roof crashing down.
It could have been deadly for us or the children.
For all of the help, Charles is deeply moved.
So proud of what Bill Spencer and Channel 2 News has done for us, the way they fixed our house and got right on it.
There's not enough words that we have to say, but thank you, thank you.
And I feel the same way. Tonight, I want to send out my most heartfelt thanks to Jorge Bagran and his great team at the Roof Repair Squad. They are experts at doing both big and small jobs, and they work fast. Let me tell you, they completed the work on Charles and Stacy's home just weeks before that historic winter storm that we all battled through. And had they not rebuilt that roof, all of that snow and the rain and the weight of it all could have brought Charles' roof literally crashing right down, straight down on his entire family. So thank you, the Roof Repair Squad.
$15,000 worth of work.
$15,000 job, and they spent more than a week out there, working the inside and the out. Yeah, a lot of work.
No
Our
doubt.
hats are off to that company.
They're great.
Such a nice deed. All right, Bill,
don't forget that Bill Spencer is your guy that you want on your side if you have a problem. To reach the Spencer Solves It team or join Bill's brigade, call the number right there, 713-223-TIPS. Good work as always, Bill.